Hello there, I'm Shaun McLaren, and today I'll be playing in Legacy Cube. So let's get started with the draft. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing particularly standout-ish. Cards that I like: Stroke of Genius, Compulsive Research, the ones that draw cards. Profane Command I also like quite a bit. As for good cards, there's Bloodbraid Elf, pretty good. Not too familiar with the cube. It doesn't look that powered though. Probably just take Stroke of Genius here. My preference is blue control, 2 colors, 3 colors, 4 colors, base blue, counter spells, removal, card draw, that sort of thing. Guess we'll just go with Stroke of Genius. It's probably better cards in here for different strategies, but this is what I like. Alright, here, Living Death, pretty good. Wall of Omens, I like a lot. Ponder, also good. And then a bunch of junk, basically, in my mind. Might take the Wall of Omens, might take the Ponder. I think I want the Wall here. It's just so good. It draws a card, it's an 0/4. Blue-white is a great place to be. You can splash for Esper or Jeskai, I guess. Let's go with the Wall. Okay, there's Nissa and Xenagos and Voice. Pretty much the nuts against my preferred strategy. Then there's Tundra, which is good, and Condemn, which is good for us. This could go for like one of these. Usually green isn't a good color to pair with control deck. I like taking lands early. I think Tundra's the pick for me. It's kind of sad to pass these since they're so good against us. Same with like Fauna Shaman. Maybe we wheel Condemn if no one's interested in it. Possible. Okay, there's Day of Judgment. That's good. Nothing else we really want. This guy's interesting. It's good against us. Haven't really seen that many good janky control cards, more just like random stuff. But take the Wrath. Got a nice looking start here. See if we can continue. Okay. Soul. Cyclonic Rift, not that interesting. Precursor Golem, not that interesting. Toxic Deluge is amazing. Might just take that. It's pretty dang good. Especially for splashing black in this. I think I'll just go for the Deluge. Temple of Deceit is nice. Like Precursor Golem or Cyclonic Rift is fine. But let's go with the Deluge. Alright, Sphinx's Revelation. There we go, now we're talking. And it's coming that late is a good sign that no one's as insane as us in gravitating towards a Stealth Scalding Tarn would be great. Can fetch up Tundra. But gotta take the Rev. Alright. Consuming Vapors is incredible. There's also Land Tax, which can be very good. I think Consuming Vapors is just ridiculous. And we'll try for Esper here. See if we can make that happen. Manowar be okay. We're not that interested in creatures. We want planeswalkers. Okay, there's Serum Visions and Temple of Enlightenment. Both are excellent. You know, part of me wants to take the Serum Visions, but fixing is fixing, and might as well pick it up while we can. Alright. All the good cards wheeled. Compulsive Research it is. Sin Collector would be nice. Profane Command. Problem is we can't really use the return aspect of it. We'll just take the research. We have a lot of card draw already, so don't really need to worry about that as much. Alright, Basilisk Scholar, Wake Thrasher. Yeah, just take the Wake Thrasher. We don't really want it though, that much. I guess Kakusho is fine if we do end up with a lot of fixing and absolutely no finishers. Definitely run him. Hopefully we don't have to though. Sculler. I think we just take this guy. This thing seems really good, even though we have no creatures. Alright, 3 good cards. Skyfisher might want in a few matchups. Bouncing the Wall is pretty good too. Alright, Disfigure is possibly going to get played, depending. This deck's looking sweet, even though it might look a little strange. This is my cube strategy. This is what I love to do. Just control as much as I can. Alright, Ashiok would be sweet. Vindicate would be sweet. Banishing Light would be sweet. Repeal would be sweet. Phyrexian Arena, hard to cast. Ooh, Birthing Pod. Banned. So I think it's. Oh, I really want to take the Ashiok. Maybe it'll wheel though. I think I'm supposed to take the Vindicate. Or maybe I'm supposed to like abandon the black. I think we'll end up just playing this black. Like these two cards are so good. All we need is like a little fixing and we're golden. Have compulsive research to draw cards. It's kind of committing, but yeah. Hopefully this wheels or this wheels or this wheels. Dungeon Geist is fine too. This pack kind of sucks for us. I mean, it'd be nice to have some planeswalkers, but the double black is a problem. I think I'll just go for the Delta since we have plenty of playables and fixing is always a good choice. Can get black or blue and white off the Tundra. Natural Order could be a problem. We don't really have any counter spells. But yeah, Delta. Okay, Yosei. Forbidden Alchemy, Seagate Oracle is awesome. Dismember, Oblivion Ring. Oh, and Watery Grave. This is interesting. Don't think I want the Yosei, since we can just slap in Kakusho. I might just take the fixing. I really want all these cards though, like Dismember, O-Ring, Alchemy, Seagate, but yeah, I'll just take the fixing. Fixing overall. Make sure you can cast your spells and then it doesn't really matter what you're casting since all the cards are so powerful. Like if we have to put in Disfigure or one of these things, it's not really a big deal. Oh, a Johnny Vengeance. Ugh. What is this guy? Oh, Condescend. Definitely want some counters. Sad that I'm passing a Johnny. Thassa would be interesting. Probably end up playing her just for the scry ability. Maybe our main win condition is to Sphinx's Revelation and then stroke our opponent for like 12 late in the game. Ooh, Teferi, interesting. Oh, top, also good. And Hallowed Fountain. Teferi, you're a creature, so that's one strike against you. Top. How does top do in this deck? Top is a card I love. There's also just fixing. Probably just take the fixing. How many playables do we have? 9? That's not very many. I guess Fairy is like fine. Kind of turns on the removal though. I'm just gonna take the fixing. We'll find enough playables somehow. Okay, Mull Drifter. There's also Infiltrator. Kind of not sure about this one. Mull Drifter is probably better in this deck since we have one creature. This will just turn on the removal. Be really looking for like some sort of planeswalker to help us win the game. Okay, dismiss. Awesome. Other than that, there's not really anything. Off-color Scryland, unless we wheel that Ajani. Also, Manatize decent. Dismiss is just incredible though. Okay, Detention Sphere, excellent. Although, I'm not sure how often its special ability of exiling multiples is coming into play. Oh, there's also Psychotog. We really don't have any finisher, but you know we have Stroke. If all else fails, we'll kill him with Stroke. Okay, Ashiok Wield. That is our Planeswalker finisher now. Also, Liliana Vess. No one likes Planeswalkers. Wow, Flame Tongue. Also, Mere Battle Sphere. We could just take that. I kind of want this Liliana Vess more than this Battle Sphere. Yeah, we're taking Liliana. I'm not passing up a Planeswalker that easily. Okay, Sundering Titan or Shrine of Burning Rage. Shrine's actually okay, like just ticking it up. Let's take Sundering Titan though. For another finisher. Okay, Lavamancer, get out of here. Is this from your graveyard? Okay. Let's just take that. Gargadon, Gatekeeper. Gargadon's pretty sweet. Let's just hate this Gargadon, since Gatekeeper is not going to be castable enough. Alright, this deck's coming together. 15 cards. We have a few good sideboard options that might make the main deck. But let's see what we got. Alright, Treachery. Gotta take that. Also, Dissolve. This is not the Planeswalker we're looking for. Geist would be interesting. It's good against us, but not something we're really looking for. Treachery is just the absolute nuts, though. Alright, Show and Tell. Ooh, Maluku. That's a good one. Also, some Sacklands. And a Sorin as the Planeswalker. Yeah, he's not that exciting. I think we might just want Maluku. Maluku's pretty sweet. finisher-wise. Much better than these clunky dragons. Do we have enough fixing is the question. This Misty can get us all our colors. Fixing or finisher. We do have Sundering Titan and some Planeswalkers. I really like Maluku, but I also really like fixing. Alright, Maluku's too cool to pass up. Another piece of fixing would be nice though. Even though we're starting to get a good amount. Basically have everything we need at this point, and just filling in the deck with more junk. Okay, Cure would be excellent if it was in our colors, but alas, not meant to be. Oh, Parallax Wave is pretty dang good. Do we have any combos? Oh, we have Core Skyfisher. Is that like an infinite combo? Just keep going off with Parallax Wave? It's pretty sad that they're mediocre otherwise. Into the Royal is pretty amazing. What else works with Parallax Wave? I'll just go with Into the Royal. This isn't really a Parallax Wave deck. We'd much prefer another Wrath. Alright, Planeswalker, pretty good. Prophetic Bolt would be sweet. And some random green things. Slaughter Pact would be nice, but Soren's actually pretty good. Protects himself. Mind Stone, Swords, pretty much the pick here. Fixing, good fixing, but Swords is Swords. White is really not, really mostly a splash at this point, but worth. Okay, Impulse, Murderous Cut, also Resto Angel for wall, probably Impulse. Find our Wraths. Murderous Cut's a little redundant at this point. We have enough removal, so yeah, just Impulse. Do we have enough finishers? Yeah, we have 3 Planeswalkers and Stroke Plan. Pretty unexciting. Stinkweed Imp, Necromancer. Could just hate the Sulfuric Vortex, although we do have answers for it. How many playables do we have now? 21. I think we can just hate the Sulfuric Vortex since all this other junk is junky. Siege Gang Commander is also a little annoying. Lol, Waterfront Bouncer. Johnny is good against us. Alright, I guess Waterfront Bouncer. We do not want it, but it is what we have to work with. Other options are like hating one of these green cards. Sure. Alright. Nothing for us here. It's so bad. It is a Planeswalker though. So terrible for us. And our what? Like 4 creatures. It does put stuff on Planeswalkers. Get out of here. Alright, Soren. Soren is actually probably making the cut, Even though it's triple black, we're actually playing a lot of black cards. What is this? It's a red card, and it's still in the pack, so it's not for us. Okay, Gifts Ungiven, Nighthawk, Active Aggression is actually reasonable. Gifts is pretty... Like, we don't want to mill ourselves that much. We already have enough better card draw. Nighthawk's actually a decent sideboard card. Okay, Bloodline Keeper. Same goes for him. Return a wizard. Where's our wizards at? Okay, we have a wizard. Alright, Stinkweed Imp. In you go. Alright, this deck's pretty sweet. Let's see if we can actually win, though. I like it, I like it. We have some nice janky planeswalkers. Oh man, Soren, you're so junky, but you are a planeswalker. Alright, stick the Disfigure in to start with. Alright, Sunring Titan's just gonna blow up all our lands. Is Nighthawk worth it? Same with Bloodline Keeper. We want at least one of them. I think we want all these cards. Yep. So cut one of these. Let's see, Bloodline Keeper can kind of do things. It's kind of like Maluku. Nighthawk is like also good. This is expert commentary here. Nighthawk, I feel like I could get Nighthawk down early and then just like trade for something, but if Bloodline Keeper just isn't dealt with, then he wins the game. I could also run more lands or Kakusho potentially. I kind of want to try out Bloodline Keeper. Alright. Add to deck, 17 lands. Let's see, what are we missing from this deck? We have 2 counter spells, a ton of card draw, a good amount of planeswalkers. The only thing maybe missing a couple pieces of fixing. This deck feels a little underpowered, like some of these cards are a little iffy, but this composition feels good to me. It's got everything we need to win. It's got a Wraths, it's got spot removal, it's got backbreaking card draw. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue sources. That's a lot of blue. Black sources, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not a lot of black. So 7 black and white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that's a lot of white for the amount we have. So do we want another black source is the question. So we have 9 blue sources now. 9, 7, 7. Go to 6 white. It's hard to cast Wrath off that. But it's also hard to cast Soren on just the amount of black we have. Although other than Soren and Liliana, we don't have too much black. I think this is fine. Alright. Last minute quality control just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Our black cards, kind of junky. This we surely don't want. This guy, yeah, this card's so good, but not for us. Oh, and Core Skyfisher. Is there anything to bounce? Not really. Alright, think about the mana base for one more second. Alright, this is good. Let's do it.